best is yet to come. Mahomes will like the sky. The best is yet to come. The touchdown's flying high. Kels for the catch. Crowd begins to roar. Pacheco on the run. We're hungry for more.
Welcome to the Arrowhead Paisano, August 20th, 2025 edition. I hope everyone's doing well. I want to appreciate all of our viewers. Today, we're going to talk about key elements to what the Chiefs need to do. Number one, we're going to talk about the final preseason expectations. We're going to talk about potential roster moves. We're going to talk about Spags' press conference. It's pretty enlightening. Andy dodging bullets. What's going on? And then which rookies will play in our first game. And then we're going to talk about conditions in Brazil. So with that, we'll kick it off with the final preseason expectation. So you think about this game, the starters are going to play at least 2 series, which is what Andy said. I would like to see the offensive line, the starting offensive line, play for one half. We need to get that continuity on that left side between Josh Simmons and Kingsley. I think if we do that, it will help us going into that game one. Secondly, I want to see Mahomes throw the ball down the field. I want to get him in there at least 2 series. I'd like to see at least 1 touchdown out of him. I'd like to see Xavier Worthy with a couple catches. I'd like to see Rice have a couple catches. I'd like to see Kels get involved in the short game. And I'd like to see Pacheco have at least 4 carries. Also, I would like to see us have some different play calling. We're going to do some screens, we're going to do some tight end screens. But I'd like to see Mahomes overall put on 7 to 14 points in that first couple series. For the defense, we need to stop the run. Number one, we have to stop the run on Friday night. We need to crowd the line of scrimmage. We'll have those starters in there. I think Bolton will make a big difference, and Trent McDuffie and Chris Jones. We'll stop the run. Number 2 is we need to generate a pass rush without blitzing. And then we need to play tight man-to-man coverage. I'd like to see a couple turnovers. I think if we could get through that in Friday night's game, I'll feel much better, and the fans will feel much better that the Chiefs are ready for Brazil. The second thing I want to talk about is potential roster moves. The cut down's coming. We've already made a roster move. Breaking news, break. Sky Moore has been traded to the San Francisco 49ers. They swapped 6th and 7th round picks. I think it's a great trade for both sides. Sky needs a fresh start. And maybe Sky just didn't work out in Andy Reid's system. I think San Francisco, maybe Sky will do much better. I'm wishing Sky all the good luck as he goes forward. As we see the 53-man roster coming down, there's some potential areas that I would like to talk about. One would be an edge rusher with Felix going down. I have 3 names that I think that we could be looking at. Zadarius Smith is an excellent power rusher. Yannick, and then Jaden Clowney. Those are 3 guys that can put pressure on the quarterback, and we need to get more pressure. We need to be into the 50, 55 sack range this year instead of 30, 38, 39. In the defensive line, there's 3 guys I'd like to talk about. Christian Watkins would be a beast next to Chris Jones. I know he got something with his foot, but I'd be willing to take a chance on that. Linville Joseph. I watched him play for the Chargers for many years, and he's a run stopper. You have to put double team on him to move him. He's a tree trunk. And then Quentin Jefferson is another one of those run stoppers. So I think the defensive line, those would be 3 people that I would look at if I was Veach trying to sign. And we get to safety, just to have a little more depth. I think Justin Simmons would be an ideal safety. He's a little older, but we wouldn't have to worry about him picking off Patrick Mahomes. He's on our team. He seems more interceptions against Mahomes than any other corner safety in football. Marcus Williams played for Baltimore. He's a really good piece that I think we could look at. And John Johnson, he's an ex-Los Angeles Ram. He is all over the place. So these are some areas that I think getting down to the 53-man roster that we should take a good look at as far as building and bolstering our team. Next, I want to go to Spags press conference. We talked about this in my last video that the defensive line just didn't feel right. Something was wrong in the Seahawks game. Let's hear from Spags himself.
Yeah, I didn't like the way we played the run. I'll tell you the biggest takeaway was, and I'm going to give Mike McDonald and his staff up there a lot of credit. It just felt like they came out with the intent to prove to the Kansas City Chiefs, and they did. They were coming out of the huddle fast. They were running right at us. I'm just not sure we were ready for that, and shame on us, but I think our guys will be ready to play good football this week.
That tells me that Spags is fired up. I mean, you can tell he was not happy. And I'm anxious to see what that D-line does. I guarantee you that Spags will have those guys ready, but Spags is the best. He's the best defensive coordinator in football. You could tell he wasn't happy, and he's going to have his guys ready. So looking forward to that. Next, I just read an article today that Andy Reid in May 2024 was at his practice facility, and somebody shot through the glass of the facility. The bullet went through the glass and the blinds and hit a wall and covered up against the bathroom wall. It was 15 feet from where Andy's office is. What's going on? This is still looking for the suspect. This is over a year ago. I never heard anything about this. We got to protect Andy, man. He's a franchise, man. Andy Reid's the best coach in football. I don't know what's going on there, what happened. I just read the article today, but let's make sure we protect Andy Reid because we need Andy. Andy's a good person. The next thing I want to talk about is which rookies will play, okay? When you look at the rookies, okay, let's talk about them. Josh Simmons, he's going to play the whole game. Josh Simmons is going to be a stud. That is a steal of a pick. Chiefs did a great job. Brett Veach, high five. That's going to be your future. Omar, I'm not even sure if Omar is going to make the game. He's got a hurt ankle. He's their number 2 pick. He's a development project. Number 3, Austin Gelati. I say Austin's going to play about 30% of the snaps on Friday night in Brazil. Noah Williams, I think he's going to get a little special teams. I think he'll probably get maybe 10, 12 snaps in certain pass situations. Jaden Royals, depending on his hamstring, his knee, I feel like Jaden Royals, if he's healthy, he'll get about 10 to 12 snaps. And then Jeffrey Bassa, I think he will be in on third down. Sometimes third down, trying to cover a back out of the backfield. Nick Bolton's not his strength, okay? Nick Bolton is one of the best linebackers in football, but he's not the best at covering a back out of the backfield. Bosa is a converted safety. And Bassa, he's going to be good. I think he's going to see him on third downs. And then I think you might see him in a few blitz packages Bats put together. And then the last one, our running back, Rashard Smith. I think you're going to see him in some trick plays. I think Chiefs are going to have 4 to 5 trick plays set up, and they're going to have him where he's in motion. He gets a one-on-one, gets a linebacker. Mahomes hits the ball. He does a quick halfback screen. He does a screen pass. I think you're going to get him and try to get him in space. When he gets in space, he's a 4-3 guy. He's going to make some things happen. And now let's talk about Brazil. Let's talk about that. It's going to be a long trip. It's going to be an odd time. The players are not used to this. It's going to be different. Are we going to have the field ready? Let me tell you, if I'm the Chiefs, I'm packing an extra bag of cleats. I'm going back to the 1958 Johnny Unitas cleats. Okay, someone's going to give me some traction. We even look at it. We had a tweet from last year's game. LeBron James. Yeah, look what he said. Wow. The referee had to get some new cleats. I know our commissioner will fix this. He's very, very good at what he does. I guarantee he'll have a better field ready to go when the Chiefs play the Chargers in Brazil. Kind of just ending and talk a little bit about it. I think I want to hit on a couple things. One, Andy Reid talks about how hard it is to win in the NFL. And, us fans and podcasters, you don't realize that the NFL's talent is so good. There's very little that separates each team, one or two plays. Andy talks about the margin of error in the NFL is slim to none. And every time he talks about that, I think more and more about that. So I think Andy knows football. He's going to have the Chiefs ready to go. I think the Chiefs know what this means. They've got, a real sense of urgency to get back. There's a lot of people picking the Broncos, a lot of and they will never hold up if it's Philadelphia again. Don't believe it. Because the Chiefs are fired up. Andy Reid's ready to go. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to make a difference. I want to thank all my subscribers. Okay. I appreciate you. And, we need you to watch the views. The Paisano is a different podcast. It's all about the fans and what you guys think. Appreciate all of you. Till the next video. God bless.
The best is yet to come. Mahomes will like the sky. The best is yet to come. The touchdown's flying high. Kels with a catch. Crowd begins to roar. Pacheco on the run. We're hungry for more. The best is yet to come. The dynasty's alive. It's Chiefs are number one. 2025.